Hi there. So we said we were gonna try and do a video diary thing of our time here at the hospital this week, tomorrow to be exact, in a few hours to be very, very exact. We will have our gender reaffirming surgery, or surgeries, we should say, because there's two. And it's very nerve-wracking. We haven't really had any major surgeries before. Um, so today we basically spent time prepping for tomorrow, because tomorrow morning, 9 in the morning, uh, we'll have our surgeries. So today we checked in and had all the procedures walked through. Um, and look, like we know that there's plenty of vlogs of trans people talking about their transition, and no, it's gonna be new information, but we wanted to document it anyway, so whatever. Let's go. Uh, visiting hours ended a little while ago, um, and so our partner and a friend of ours have been with us today. Uh, but it's been pretty comfy overall. It's been pretty nice here. We're in Linköping, which is one of three, we believe, places in Sweden where gender reaffirming surgery is actually done. And we mostly has been spending today avoiding eating because we couldn't eat anything that wasn't easily digestible, you know, and we had to eat with laxatives, and that wasn't so bad. Um, and yeah, not sure what else to say about today. Really, it's been kind of uneventful on the actual like procedural front. Apart from that, like we got our clothes for the trip, for the stay, and this is our room. It's a pretty nice room actually. It's pretty big. Like we have Wi-Fi and stuff like that. It's nice. We also have like things like our Switch with us, so we can keep ourselves entertained. It should be all well and good. Um, I guess I guess we can walk through what it's like because it took us 11 years to get here. You know, like 11 years ago, we came out, started living as a woman, and 8 years ago, we actually had our first meeting to get the surgeries we wanted to get. And then, of course, a bunch of shit happened. You know, like we got lost in the system and we moved from region to region. There was like trouble there, and there were like people, you know, quitting, places changing, and it was just a clusterfuck on top of the existing issues of the trans healthcare scene being a consistently fucky field here in Sweden. It's been continuously under attack throughout the past decade, with like um, cost cuts and shutting down places to get trans reaffirming healthcare. But here we are. So 24 hours before surgery, of course, we had to stop eating anything that wasn't easily digestible. So the Swedish word is slagfattig, and we genuinely do not know what that translates to. accurately in English, and neither did Google Translate. So, but basically, like, you could have stuff like white bread and like apple juice, mashed potatoes, stuff like that is fine. But you have to take them with laxatives, so you can clear out your bowels before the surgery. And like I said, that wasn't too bad, honestly. Then on top of that, you also have to get a God, what are they called? Sorry, it's a quick Google Translate check because we can't edit this anyway, so this is staying in. We don't have our editing software. This is just a basic short vlog, or an enema, right? After that, we had to take an enema, get an enema, take an enema. We're not sure, and that wasn't too bad either. Honestly, like, it's one of those things that you like. If you're not already experienced with anal insertions, it feels scary, but it's honestly like no big deal. Like, it was fine. Then we had to wash. We had to wash using like we had to like use a particular sponge to like disinfect, and then shower, and then disinfect again, and then shower again. A whole procedure. Kind of tedious, but you get why. But that's kind of been it today. Honestly, right now it's 8 p.m. So in 13 hours, our our surgery is happening. Our surgeries are happening. It feels strange saying surgeries instead of surgery, because for like years upon years, we did not think there was going to be two of them. So if you don't know, we're getting both a bottom surgery and a top surgery. And when we met with the doctors 8 years ago, I think it was 8 years ago, they told us that these would be done separately, like 6 months apart. And when we reconnected with them this year and got put back on the list, and like it's finally happening, they told us that, oh no, we're doing all of it together now. It's all one procedure, 3-hour procedure. And there's a follow-up surgery, which we'll get to. And that's honestly been kind of one of the harder things to like absorb. The realization that two of these major things we've been waiting for for so long are hitting at the same time. And it's simultaneously like so comforting that it's finally here, and so scary at the same time, because like huge changes happening. Yeah, we're gonna try and do something fun to pass the time here, though, because visiting hours here are between 1 and 7, and our partner will be able to be with us most of that time, which is wonderful. And we're having some friends come over as well, friends who live nearby, because we don't live nearby here. We can't have family visit, for example. But we're gonna try and get something else out of it for fun, Like we said, we brought our Switch. We have our laptop. Can I maybe try and like do some speed running? Maybe do some writing. We have some scripts we want to work on. Stuff like that. Try and keep ourselves occupied, because we hate not doing anything. That's like the worst feeling. Like, yeah, we're gonna be in recovery. Yeah, we have to rest. but we would rather rest while writing about something, rest while playing something for fun, you know. So we're gonna look at that. We'll see what we do. This video has probably gone on long enough. But tomorrow, this will be we'll be doing this tomorrow after the surgeries and after we've rested as well. We're planning on doing it after visitation hours, and we have no idea what condition we're gonna be in then, how talkative we'll be. It might be the shortest thing ever where we just can't bring ourselves to talk, but we'll see. It's happening. In 13 hours, less than 13 hours, it's happening.